So this mini module is on appreciative inquiry. Appreciative meaning to kind of congratulate, to look on the positive side, and inquiry to ask questions. So when we ask questions as coaches, we don't focus on negative, we don't focus on past, we focus on the positive, we focus on this future, we focus only on these good elements. This module will go through 3 different aspects of this appreciative inquiry. One of them is motivation, positivity, and focusing on strengths. So starting with motivation. We know that in EYP feedback is extremely important, and as a coach, feedback is also very, very important to give to your coachee, but not negative and not trying to be this constructive feedback either too much, but more motivational feedback. So what motivational feedback really is saying, you've done really well here, continue, that is great. And how a coach will do this is, for example, a chairperson comes up to you, tells you about a problem that they had, how they kind of resolved it or something, and how they've been trying again and again to resolve it, but the problem isn't resolved and they still have this big problem. Well, you can say to them, you've just told me that you had this problem, you tried this to solve it, didn't work. You tried this to solve it, it didn't work. You tried this, etc. And you tried so many different things. Most chairpersons would probably give up after the first or second thing didn't happen. But because you tried again and again and again, for me, that really shows that you're a resilient chairperson. Now, given like this kind of feedback, when you focus first of all on evidence and you say why this is a positive thing for them, it really tells a chairperson that you are listening to them, you are understanding them, and you think highly of them. So you're motivating them through their strengths. Positive. Lots of chairpersons will come up to us with, or lots of people will always come up to us with negative things and want us to solve it for them. But what we have to do is find other positive ways of solving it. For example, if a chairperson came up to you and said, today's going really, really bad, nothing's going right, I don't know what to do. This is something really, really negative. We need to turn it into a positive. For example, you could ask them, what is the best part of the session for you so far? Or what was your best 2 minutes of chairing since the delegates have arrived? You need to try to find or locate this, or say, tell me about a session where nothing went wrong, where everything went right. And you first of all, you say, okay, something's negative happened, let's push that away. I'm a coach, you're not going to talk to me about this, you're only going to talk to me about the positive sides, because this is what we focus on. And then they will tell you about this, and they will say, okay, actually, in my last session, everything was amazing, or at the beginning, let's say the first 5 minutes was really cool because all the delegates were kind of lost, and the first couple games I did with them really got them to come in as a team, and you can kind of then focus on some of these strengths. So once you have taken a negative thing into a positive one, and not ask a negative question such as, what's going wrong? Or why don't you think you're good at this skill? You always turn it into a positive one. What skill do you have which could help you resolve this problem, for example? Once we have this, you then focus on the strength itself. So we're not focusing on these problems, we're only focusing on the strength. So these two really tie in together. So this is the appreciative inquiry side, is that as a coach, we really never focus on anything negative. Instead, we try to find what positivity can we bring into what's happening to help solve problems. And if there isn't a problem, then we just motivate through what currently is good happening. And through this, we feedback by using evidence first, and then our view on this afterwards, such as the example we gave earlier.